booktubers, I'm back with another video and I'm going to be talking about Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book. Now this is the third book of his that I have read and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I finished it a few days ago and it is not completely long. It's only about 300 pages, I think. Less than 300 pages. And a really interesting thing about this book is Gaiman was inspired by Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, which I had an opportunity to read, and I highly recommend you read it because it is very different from the Disney movie. So Gaiman's book, the main character, Nobody Owens, basically his family is murdered, and he sort of waddles over to the nearby graveyard where he is adopted by the ghosts that occupy that graveyard and raised there till he's about a teenager, and he has many companions in there and he stays hidden for most of his life and eventually comes to leave the graveyard and sort of create a life of his own. It's a really sweet and charming story and I absolutely adored it. Gaiman managed to sort of replicate the similar characters that are in the Jungle Book. For instance, Shere Khan is the man Jack, which is the guy that murders Nobody's family. Wolfpack are the ghosts, and Bagheera and Baloo are Silas, the vampire, and Mrs. Lupescu, the werewolf, who also sort of guide and offers teachings and wisdoms to Nobody. I really like Nobody as a character. He's a really shy, sort of reserved, intelligent young man that lives in observation as opposed to doing other things, and he loves to read, and he's a really sweet character, so I very much enjoyed that. So you go through this book with Nobody, and he sort of grows up into a teenager, and then the ending happens and it's very much bittersweet. Gaiman leaves a lot of unanswered questions for the reader, and you really don't know whether or not Nobody succeeds in the outside world or how he does, and I like that about the book. I think it's very great, and it's just sort of, it's not a finalized ending, and it sort of leaves a lot to wonder. Nobody struggles with his identity and where he comes from and his family, and seeking revenge for his family, and then he sort of becomes this really grown-up person that goes out on his own and does his own thing, and I very much enjoyed it. So thumbs up for this book. I rated it 4 out of 5 on Goodreads, and I hope you guys definitely give it a go because Gaiman is slowly becoming one of my favorite authors, and I can't wait to read some of his other stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this review, and comment, rate, and subscribe. Ta-ta!